All right, I'd like to go over adding teams late to the tournament. I have an 11-team tournament here set up, and this time I'm going to use saving space for team. Let's save space for 4 teams and start the tournament. So if I navigate to the brackets tab, I can actually see where those teams are. So team 1 slot, team 2 slot, team 4, team 3. So if I add a team into that slot, that's who they're going to play. So now Ramrod, if I put in team 1, is going to fishtail out and play this team that just signed up. The winner of that match will now play team 5, which works fine. So let's use it. Say this is new team Z and Adam. So now we navigate back to the bracket tab. Now you see that team, new team Z, is now facing Ramrod. The winner of that will play team 5. Now this works fine. There are a couple pitfalls, however. So if we run through some of this, run through like 6 or 7 matches. Now we look at the tab. So team 2 would have played team 5, but team 5's already beaten Ramrod, and they're ready to play team 2. But they're holding space for 2. Now, if we were to put that team in, it's going to undo these games and make them team 5 have to play team 2 and then have to play Ramrod again. So one of the biggest pitfalls of this is you can't add teams late after the first round. It's going to just screw up your bracket and make a lot of people upset. So I'll show you how that works. New team 2. Now let's look at that bracket again. And like I said, team 5 was about to play team 2. However, now they have to play this new team and then play Ramrod again and then face team 2. So I'm going to give you a couple options to get around this. Either pay attention to your bracket and make sure that you're still in the first round when you're adding teams, or realize which team you are adding. So like this game hasn't even played yet, so actually adding team 3 would have been okay. But what I would do instead, I'm going to stop and manage the teams, is delete these new ones. What I do at my tournaments is I add a couple buys. So I have 11 teams. I'm going to add about 3 or 4 buys. Now, what this allows me to do is I can actually see in the bracket where these buys are. I can move them around so that they don't play right away. And that way, if a team signs up late, I can get them into the tournament and I know exactly where they're going to be placed. So buy 1's going to be right here. Oh, perfect. So I go back in here, go to buy 1, say that new team 1, and hit save. Now it's done. And I don't have to worry about screwing up the bracket. So there's a couple different options, but use whatever you feel comfortable with.